We always think of technology that can literally rewrite our reality as something from a far off sci fi future. But what if I told you it's not the future at all? It's here, right now. And believe me, it's already changing everything. So let me ask you, when you hear the term augmented reality, or AR, does your mind immediately jump to movies like Minority Report? Holographic screens, people swiping things in thin air? Yeah, it's a common thought. But the truth is, it's a lot closer to home. In fact, it's so close that you are almost definitely using it every single day and you probably don't even think twice about it. And that's not a prediction, it's just a fact of life in the 2020s. Just think about it for a second. Ever put one of those funny dog ear filters on your face on Instagram or TikTok? That's AR. Ever run around the park chasing a Pikachu in Pokemon Go? Yep, that's AR too. Use the IKEA app to see if that new couch will actually fit in your living room. You guessed it, even those crazy stats that pop up over players during a live sports game, that's a form of augmented reality. But here's the thing. AR is so much more than just a silly filter or a game. To really get a handle on its power, we need to understand what this technology fundamentally does. And a great way to do that is to compare it to its more famous cousin, virtual reality. Okay, this is the key difference right here. Virtual reality, or VR, replaces your world. You put on a headset and boom, you are somewhere else entirely. A medieval castle, outer space, whatever. But augmented reality, AR, it adds to your world. It overlays digital information right on top of your view of the real world. So that Pikachu isn't in a digital park, it's on your actual sidewalk. See? AR enhances reality. It doesn't replace it. All right. Now that we've got that straight, let's move past the fun and games and get into something truly profound. Because AR isn't just about entertainment anymore. It's on the front lines, literally saving lives in the world of medicine. I want you to just think about this for a second. Imagine a surgeon in the middle of a complex operation, being able to see a perfect 3D map of a patient's organs, their veins, even a tumor, all projected directly onto their body in real time. It sounds like a superpower, right? Well, with AR, it's becoming a surgical reality. So how on earth does this work? Well, it's actually pretty straightforward. First, the system takes all the patient's data, their MRIs, CT scans. Then it uses all that info to build this incredibly detailed 3D digital model of their internal anatomy. And finally, during the actual operation, that 3D map is projected perfectly onto the patient, giving the surgeon this unbelievable view that helps guide their hands with pinpoint accuracy. And this quote, it really gets to the heart of it all. I mean, when surgeons use this tech for, say, a really complex reconstructive surgery, it's about more than just a successful operation. This is technology becoming a fundamental tool for humanity, restoring not just a person's health, but their dignity too. And the impact doesn't stop in the OR. AR is totally changing how we even train our doctors. Medical students can now practice these super delicate procedures over and over again on realistic 3D virtual models before they ever touch a real patient. It's basically a flight simulator for a pilot, but for a surgeon. It just builds expertise and reduces risk in a way that was never possible before. Okay, so moving beyond the hospital, AR is also completely transforming the factory floor, the construction site, you name it. It's becoming this absolutely critical tool for boosting productivity and, just as important, safety. And get this, the numbers are just staggering. Companies that are bringing in AR for complex jobs like assembly and maintenance, they're seeing error rates drop by as much as 50%. I mean, let that sink in for a second. That's not a small tweak. That is a massive leap forward in getting things right the first time. So, what does this actually look like in the real world? Well, a Boeing technician can look at a complex jet engine and see digital instructions just floating right over the exact parts they need to fix. A new employee gets step-by-step guidance right in their line of sight, so they never have to look down at a manual. An architect can stand on an empty plot of land and see a full-scale model of their building and even walk through it before a single brick is laid. Okay, so we've seen what AR can do now. Let's talk about the future. Because with any technology this powerful, there's always this balance between the incredible promise and the very real dangers that we have to confront head-on. The next giant leap is moving AR from our phone screens into lightweight, everyday glasses. And make no mistake, this is coming. Tech giants like Apple, Meta, Google, they are pouring billions and billions of dollars into this because they believe this is the next major computing platform. We're talking about something that could one day replace the smartphone. And this right here, This is the double-edged sword of AR's future. On one side, you have this promise of seamless information and incredible creativity. But on the other, you have the peril. If our glasses are always on, does that mean we're under constant surveillance? How easy does it become to spread disinformation when it can be overlaid on the real world? And will this tech really connect us, or just trap us in our own personalized bubbles? These are huge questions. And that's not an exaggeration. A lot of experts truly believe we are standing at the dawn of a new technological age. The internet connected people to information. This next revolution, it's about connecting that digital information directly to our physical world.
This is the ultimate shift. For decades, we've looked down at screens to access the digital world. AR brings that world up, integrating it right into our field of view and merging our physical and digital lives into one seamless reality.
So at the end of the day, this isn't a question of if these worlds are going to merge. It's happening. The technology is here, and it's getting faster and better every day. It has the potential to help us work smarter, learn faster, even live longer. But it also forces us to ask some really tough questions about privacy, about truth, and about what it even means to be human in this new augmented age. The real question is, are we ready for the answer?